Hi, this is Rhonda with Rhonda's Crafty Chaos, and today we are going to make these little signs. This is just a wood piece I found at a yard sale. It was even stained and everything, and I've just decoupaged this picture on that I found, and these are a couple of pictures that I want to put on these I found at a local grocery store, and I got them for $1 a piece last year, and that was amazing because it's, you know, decent wood. So anyway, we're going to use these, and what I need to do first before we get started is get the sticker off, but I need to paint them. So we're going to hurry, and I'll show you. We don't have to paint the whole thing. We only have to paint the outside parts of it. And I'm going to leave this little tag on if I can without getting it all messy. So that's where I could put the price tag. I know I've told you guys that we are going to do ornaments, but I have a craft fair coming up. And it seems like everything I've done this week has turned into a huge mess. I have not had a productive week at all. I'm frustrated as heck, but we're going to change this around. And I thought, well, I've got to do these, so I'm going to do them on my live and show them how I make my signs, and then I could kill two birds with one stone. As the little saying goes. We're not going to kill birds, but we are going to get some stuff done. I'm going to try to be really careful and not get anything on the back side of it, and then I don't have to paint it. That is the method to my madness here, is trying to get it done easy, simple, and most cost effective. These prints I just got, I think a couple of them I got off of Etsy, and a couple of them I just found on Google. Just search vintage Santa, and you wouldn't believe the pictures that come up. So some are free, and some I did pay a couple of bucks for, which I don't even mind that, because I'll use them a couple of times and I feel like I got my money's worth, and it's something I was looking for. So a lot of my signs this year did come off of a place, my fall signs, excuse me, a place off of Etsy. I really liked her style, and they fit my little imagination or whatever I was thinking I had then. And so I just used her a lot. And I'm sitting here trying to think of the name of her shop. And do you think I can? Not yet. But I will keep thinking. Are you guys getting a lot of fall weather where you're at? We are definitely getting the cool nights, which I love. We're just gonna go with 2 of them. I'm gonna sit here and do a bunch more, but it will be very repetitive, so I won't bore you. I figure 2, you'll get the gist of it, and 3 or 4, you'll get bored. So we'll just save you. So when you see things like this at a thrift store, at a yard sale, I just happened to at a grocery store. It was after Halloween, and I thought that's a lot of good wood if I was to cut it up. And so I grabbed a stack of them. Apologize for the loudness of this, but if we're gonna go on, we gotta do this. But we're just not gonna decoupage this. I'm gonna put a cute little floral arrangement on them, on the top and the bottom. And it is going to really deck it out. It's not just gonna be a picture, it's gonna be an actual, well, it'll be a picture with a floral arrangement. I don't know what you'd call it besides that. I'm trying to hold one, and I'm trying to dry one. Put this aside. I grabbed my roll of ribbon. Put this one down and dry it. I figure these signs are going to cost me right around $3 to make one of these signs, because this cost me $1, the print cost me $1 something, and then the little florals will cost a little bit, you know. So we're really not in it that much. Okay, I've got this one cut out, so we're going to use it as a measurement. This little one. And I want actually, you know what I might do? I was going to try to cut it out with an X-Acto, but then I chickened out. We will just do this. I want it flush up here. This one is not exactly the straightest, so I'm just going to use this. And I still really want to X-Acto it. What do you think? Let's try it. Why not? We're getting all don't scared over nothing, I hope. I got a little, but we'll decoupage that down. That's why I didn't want to do it, because sometimes they slip. We're gonna make the best of it here. Get it measured back up. And I've got a cutting mat underneath this paper, so I'm not worried about cutting through anything. At least to cut the paper. That looks terrible down there. I might wish I hadn't done this, but we're crunch time, so my fair is the 8th and the 9th of November, and I still have a crap ton to do, so here we go. We're gonna get this done, and let me be able to cut that off right there. Okay, I'm gonna get my paint put up before I get it everywhere. Remember to take that brush and just wash it out. Okay, what we're going to use to put this on is polyacrylic. And it is beautiful stuff. I love it. It's been really great with these signs. I didn't love it. Oh, shoot. It's got something on it right there. I didn't love it with my other signs with my inkjet printer. So be careful. Always spray seal your pictures. This is a gloss, and I think it's a laser printer. I get them printed at just my local, and when I say I live in a small little town, I live in a small little town. But we do have a print shop, and it does have a decent printer, so I do get my prints done there. And when I need to go to Walmart or Joann's or Lowe's or anything, I have to go 30 minutes away. So yeah, we live in a small little town, so it is nice that we have a decent printer shop here. Okay, I want to get this paint's gonna run, it looks like it wants to. The black, which is fine right here on this, but once we get putting the layer on top of this, we are gonna not love that, but we won't. We'll just be putting it on top of the print. Okay. Nope. Come on. This is not cool. Where did I pick that up at? Right up there? Well, I'm showing you exactly what not to do. Don't paint it with chalk paint. Paint it with acrylic. Because that kind of messed it up, but good thing we have glitter. Glitter will tone it down and you probably will never see it. We just put it on there and make sure it's all sticking all over. I do put another coat on top, but I may wait just a little bit longer. I think I'm gonna iron it. We'll get our parchment paper and our iron ready. We will iron this and see if we can get it stuck down good. This is just a regular old Black & Decker iron I use for my crafts. I have a little mini one, but I feel like it takes too long, so I'm a speedy crafter, so I like to crunch time. How pretty and smooth it is. It's beautiful. Okay, we're just going to put one little coat of this, let it dry, and then we'll put a couple of more coats off camera. And I'm going to grab some glitter to see if we can camouflage that little tiny bugger at the bottom. Just use a little bit of this. Unplug my iron so I don't get it on me. I don't burn myself. Okay. I'm going to be really careful not to go up in that paint because I don't want to get that black anywhere on this picture anymore. Yeah, it just brightens that picture up once you put, and this is even matte. I went for matte instead of the gloss. Edges need trimmed up just a little bit, but we're going to wait till it's completely dry. And then I take just a really sharp X-Acto, or you can sponge it, you can do it with a piece of sandpaper. But I just like mine done with a X-Acto knife. See, there's the first coat. So look how cute he is. Just, I mean, in $3 that costs. So that's amazing. Okay. Do one more real quick. And then, where's my, oh, right here. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, maybe I'll, where am I getting this black paint? On my pictures, right there. I'm going to cut that off, I guess. See if we can have the picture still look good. Okay. We're going to do this X-Acto thing again. Do it. I'm going to hold it down really good this time. going to put this on one of these on some big wreaths, some big grapevine and that wreaths. So when I do that, I'm going to film it also, show you guys what you can do with these prints that we just did. To buy a big print and a picture like this, just the print alone will cost you 15 to 30 bucks. Easy. And like I said, when you could buy the print off of Etsy for 2 or 3 bucks and just go get it print. I print it here on my inkjet, and then I just take it there and they enlarge it for me and make a bigger print for me. Oh, we forgot to put a little bit of glitter on this. It might be too dry. And y'all can't see the dang glitter anyway. Dang it. That makes me sad when I do something with glitter. It looks so cute, but y'all can't see it. I am just going to take a little bit of this paint, and it's also chalk paint, and just dab over that little black mark right there. I think I'll use acrylic over that. I should have did acrylic. We'll just do it over. Get a little bit on my finger, come on. There we go. Okay, there's our Santa. I should have painted our boards a few hours ago and sealed them. We're living on the edge. We are living on the edge. Okay, for this one, I'm going to do it differently and not put the sealer polyacrylic on that. I'm going to put it on this, and we're going to see if we can get without running that black all over. I have a little booger right there, but I'll get it later. Let's see if we can get us a good, this is a kind of thicker cardboard, so I can do this right on this. If it was just regular paper, probably wouldn't work real well. This is how I've done all my littler signs too. Just take and get my picture and go get it copied. The littler ones, I actually just have used the picture off my copier this year, and it's worked out pretty dang good. It's saved a lot of money in the long run. Oh, that worked beautifully. That works so much better. Okay, let's get our parchment. That got together so much faster than the other one. Put the lid back on for just a second. I have this on the highest setting, and it's probably not the best idea, but it's worked out for me. Like I said, I am an impatient person, so I just like to get stuff done. Let's just dig in and get it done. Drive my husband crazy. Such a cute face, this little Santa face. So cute. It's hot. Hot, hot, hot. Okay. Put a coat of this on. And set it aside. And then we'll get the little reindeer I made. And that's the one we'll put the cute little arrangement on. I was going back and forth and instead of up and down. Try to keep all your brush strokes going one direction. Don't do what I just did, which I will correct, but yeah, if you keep your brush strokes going up and down, it looks a lot better. On the bottom, I always just go across because I want to make sure I get the whole entire bottom. And it's not super important that you get total coverage because you're going to go back over it a couple more times. And by then you will definitely cover all of it. I'm just going to shake some glitter out on this. I got a little bubble right there. I'm going to massage him down. You have a little bubble pop up, just massage him down. And if he won't massage down, then just take your little X-Acto and just make a little pinhole in it. And use your finger to press it out. Okay. Wish you guys could see the sparkle. It's so pretty. I guess you kind of can a little bit. So cute. All right, now let's get back to this one. Put our brush right there and our lid on. Turn our iron off. Okay. On this one, we're going to take, get rid of that, this little block you get from the Dollar Tree. Whenever you see these, pick a couple of them up because, well, I do, just because I use them all the time. For floral foam. I have better luck with this harder stuff than I do with that dry foam. That it's a littler weave, or not weave, but littler. I don't know what you'd call it. Holes. It's a finer. That's a good word to put. A finer one. So I'm going to put just a little floral foam on the top and the bottom. Get rid of this paper I've already cut. Okay, so we'll put a little bit on the top and a little bit on the bottom. I apologize for the crappy sound I'm making. Put it a little bit littler, so I want to put it right there. I might try to even push it in to the side of it and get a little crease. One right here on the bottom. We'll put a good amount of glue I really want that to stay, and it's got to hold up all my florals that I'm going to put on there. Ooh, hot glue. Okay. Take some of this messy Spanish moss. Ugh. I hate this stuff because it's such a mess, but it's actually works pretty well for your arrangements. So it's beautiful stuff to camouflage floral foam, but it's crappy stuff to keep your area picked up. All right, is that hooking on there? Bit of glue on the sides. Touch more to the top of it. Get rid of the mess, and then we'll start the fun stuff. Keep the mess out of my little pictures over here. That one's so cute too. Look at all that bling on it. I've got some florals. Let me grab them. I've got a few different ones. So these are little sprays that I got at Michael's last year. And the greenery is great. I don't love this blue, which it kind of would go with this, but I want to put the red in with this one. So I'm going to cut these little blue things off because we don't want them. I got it when it was 90% off. So these were $5.99. So I got it for 59 cents. So that's a pretty good buy for some greenery. And I thought I grabbed two of those. Where's the other one? Oh, here. And I've already taken this one leaf off. The leaf was on that one too, but I used it on another little project. I needed one little spot covered up, and I used a couple of these picks with the blue, and so that little leaf, I needed it. We're just going to cut it off of this one also, since the other one didn't have it. Okay. All right, so we have two of the little sprigs, and what I'm going to do, yeah, these were $5.99, is there's so much space in between these. I'm just going to tear them apart like that. I could cut them, but I want to use the wire too when we go to put them into the floral foam. So there's that. Okay, we're going to start with the top, so I'm going to turn it around, and then we will go down to the bottom. Looks like there's something under there, but there's not. Just my imagination. So we've got that. Then I have this pick right here that really I think will go good in there. It's just, I don't know what it's called. What is it called? It's a Walmart pick. Doesn't say. But anyway, it's a nice little pick. Then I have these little berries and then these little pine cones, the gold pine cones. So, and then in this little spray, this is another one I got at Michael's. They have these little horns in there and this little deer, and we may use those down at the bottom. We may get them out. We could have used these like this, but that's all right. Okay, so I want to put one on each side here. And this will be how far out we are. So I'm going to put it going down because I want it to kind of frame our little picture. So I'll put another one in. Come on. I don't know what its problem was, but it wasn't wanting to go in. We got one up and one down. Great, great, great. Okay, and on this one, these two are a little bit longer than those other ones. We're going to stick them kind of right here in the middle. I may not do that. I might put them down there. Okay, we're going to use some of this up. And I'm just going to, I want a little bit of the wire. And I'm going to cut these into pieces because they are way too big for what I need. So I'm going to cut a couple of these branches off. See this longer one that has a little longer? I'm going to take it off of this one too, so that they both are matching, because this is not the same. You know, this is what we just cut off, so we want both sides to kind of look alike. I wish that was flopping the other way. Maybe we'll have to train it too. Okay, so I've got a few of these in. I'm gonna go ahead and just put a little glue in the holes. You can glue it before or glue it while you're going. It all works out. Okay, so I'm gonna bust these into 2 more pieces and get them in. I don't want to cover up these horns that much, so I'm going to have that come up just a little bit. On this other piece, I'm going to cut that same piece off and use it. Was it this one? Yeah. Okay, we've got a bunch of that. Now I'm just going to put this going up and down. Now I've got to take a look at it from another end here. And I don't love that piece right there. I kind of want it a little shorter. So I don't want this great big piece. I'll just cut it off and press that in and get another one. You can find really nice florals at Walmart. I have been so impressed with their florals the last 3 or 4 years. They've got some great florals. Okay, here is another one that's pretty much the same. piece to put on the bottom to poke it in. Okay, so now we've got the top of it. See how that is all balanced out now. Now we're going to fill this up with, I got to have you going over there. You can't be right in the picture. I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue right there and hold that over so that that little one will mind its business. Use this as a, I want him just to stay right over there. I don't want to get his horns all covered up. I think that would be cute to have them out. So let's try this little pick. I'll put a couple little horns up here and see how that looks. Nope. Trying to get the wire out that horn was on. It don't want to come. Dirty bugger. He's determined he's not coming out, but that's fine. We'll use a portion of this one. These are actually, oops, guess I better glue him in. On that other pick, but I kind of like them for this little project. Thought that was kind of cute to put little horns up there. We're going to put some berries and a few more of these in there. But we're going to trim them down. They're too wonky. Probably use those little pieces somewhere for filler. And then I've got those red berries we're going to put in. Gotta see where I'm poking. Come in little clumps like this, which are really nice. And I'm no way a floral designer at all. I wish my sister would do a YouTube channel and do hers. She does beautiful florals. Okay, something right there. I don't know if I like that, or let's put some of these little bit of these in there. Fill up that little space. How's that looking? That's pretty cute, huh? We'll glue those little buggers in there. Go down to the bottom. I should have grabbed some red bulbs, and I may do that later. Put some red bulbs, just a couple of them in. I see a spot right there that needs a little piece. do short pieces here. All right. Okay, the top is beautiful. Little horns are up. Okay. All right, let's start with adding our greenery down here. Okay. Get some. Put these into the sides. Whew. There's some bushies. How I had that go down, I'm going to have this one go up. And then we'll put some of this stuff going down, which will look really nice. Fill out of its little holder. Put some glue on it and put him back in. There we go. Okay, so that's going up. We will fill it in more with this, but I'm trying to find another filler bush I grabbed. Little pine cone on that. I don't know if I don't want to keep that on there. I don't think. Those are pretty much the same. We'll stick them in the center. Cut the rest of this off. I'm gonna set this up so I can see down in here. I'm gonna have to cover all that up. And I am trying to see what florals I have right here that I can put in there. Almost wishing I had one more of those bushes, but we're probably gonna be just fine. I've got these right here. Down. Really love it right there. I got these right here, so we'll just use this little clump of greenery. It's a twig and it has this little bush on it, so if a real floral person was watching me right now, they'd probably be going, oh my gosh, she is a mess. But I think it will turn out cute at the end. But yeah, I am not a floral designer by no means. Absolutely no means. I just try to fake it and go with it. I need some up there to cover. Put some of the pine cones up there too. And they're a little shorter, so they'll go in and cover that up a little better. Stick a little bit of this in there because I'm still seeing the green big time. I didn't get enough Spanish moss in there. We'll do a few more little pieces of it. There, that's looking a whole lot better. Covering up all that ugly floral foam. This little bush here, we'll take it. I'm really liking this fern looking bush. I'm just cutting it up too because they're way too long for this project. I really think some cute little Christmas bulbs in this will be adorable. I'm gonna go over and grab some, I think. I'll have these. Those might be just perfect. Put a little red and a gold one up there. A couple down in here. Nestled in the little stuff. Probably up there where I want it. I think that's too much, putting that deer there. We'll put some of these around it and probably call it good. Once it's on a wreath, you guys will be shocked how cute it looks. God. Some of that wires are mean. Stick that right down in there. Forgot I didn't glue those in, did I? I just set them up there. Look how cute that turned out at the bottom. I think I still might put a ribbon in there. But I want to know what ribbon I'm using on the wreath. So I don't want to go with a ribbon and regret it. So we'll wait once we put it on the wreath. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And we're going to do the same with these. We'll put a little floral Probably not as extensive as this. This one is going on a huge wreath, so I want it to be big, bulky. This, I'm just going to put probably just a couple little sprigs of this with some holly, and maybe just one up here with a little bit of holly. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. Go make your own signs. You'll save a ton of money, and they'll be beautiful. You guys have a wonderful rest of your evening, and go do something kind for somebody, or do something kind for yourself. Love you guys. Bye-bye.